Ahoy, and welcome aboard. I'm your perplexed captain and dungeon master of the CSS, the Charisma Saving Show. And with me today is our charismatic cast and crew. Sound off, say hi and sound off, everybody. Sound
Sound
off and say hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hello.
Woo!
On the ocean we venture, our true sailor's heart, thinking our stories that sets us apart. The waves on the water, they sway and they crash, but the heart of a sailor is brave and it's brash. And the currents will carry us home, but home is wherever we roam. Thinking our pages will run, and our story will be one. Our story will be one.
What happened last session?
Well, we had a really swelsh time.
It sounds like we've gotten swelched, It's like, it feels like one of those ones where it could mean several things. Like,
It's true.
oh, I got absolutely swelched this weekend.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Anyway, we're trying to make swelsh happen.
Hashtag swelched.
Oh my god. This has the same energy of Smurfs just saying Smurf for everything. But like
That's
better.
just all Fiona talking now.
I mean, 3 of us are blue.
I am the odd person out here.
We got to dye Bygrim blue.
No. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Gonna have to turn one of you green.
Yeah. Be green.
Chartreuse.
What do you...
Chartreuse. Oh, isn't that ironic? The Chartreuse are made up mostly of blue people. Didn't see that before. Well,
We met
we're
a
not
man
even in
with
the game yet. We haven't even started the recap.
Yeah, what's the recap? What did you do?
We questioned a man. He became our friend. I feel like that happened quite some time ago. And then
Are you
we
talking about the
decided-
one we killed?
Yes.
The one that you killed.
The one that you killed.
It was a group effort.
Was it?
I
Didn't
was
feel
friends
like it.
with him.
I mean, he was not going to be friendly for long. I maintained my position. I did absolutely nothing
He turned
wrong
into
ever.
a boar at some point, and we were all like, well, that's a bit Welsh. And then I'm testing it out, seeing...
Is that like sus? Like, is that another one?
I'm just
jeez.
seeing where it fits, you know?
Okay.
And then we decided to go into town to look for this Air Genasi.
Swelsh around.
Yes. They went to a shop where they bought some daggers and some I don't know what those are called.
Javelin.
Yes.
Careful with that hand motion.
And then we
We did not go off to do that. Not yet, anyway.
we spoke to a merchant who was selling spices, and she said she had seen this Air Genasi, but it wasn't enough information, so Locke was like, why don't we find someone who's well-to-do around town? And we saw a man with an eye patch, and we assumed, well, he knows. And we spoke to him, but it wasn't very successful. And then we got a little bit of information, and it seems like maybe we're headed towards the sewers.
We were about to meet up. Tyrene went to Starbucks.
It's true.
That is true.
Swelshbucks? No. Okay.
Oh god.
That sounds like a reward program.
Oh god. I'm gonna have to make a coffee shop and just call it Swelsh.
I mean, that also, it sounds almost, is it like an onomatopoeia that it's also a sound, like pop?
Yeah.
Like it swelches.
It's kind of like squelch and kind of like swash. Swelch. It's kind of gross.
So I think we'll cut back to Fia and Bygrim. What do you two?
Oh boy.
Oh.
You two are in the blacksmith shop, which what's this place
The
called?
Iron Anchor
The Iron
The
Anchor?
Iron Anchor.
Yeah.
with a tiefling named Scourge and a minotaur named Brom.
Almost called him Vroom.
Boom.
Vroom, vroom.
I
Might
wouldn't
not
do that
enjoy
if
that.
I was you. Oh, there it goes.
Off it goes. Okay. So we bought our stuff. How do we start this?
Are you making your way back to find Lock and Bike? Like Lock and Tie and
I
Curry?
don't know. We never actually found out anything. I feel like we were still supposed to look for something. I just went off. I needed more daggers. Should we ask around, Bygrim, or should we just go back?
We can. We can ask around. I guess we can ask around as we walk back.
I feel like,
that's the thing.
we're friendly. We might not be as friendly as Locke, but we can accomplish things.
Yeah.
I'm very charismatic. I'm okay.
No, you're great. You're great.
Well,
You're
thank
great.
you. You're great too.
Stop
You've got
it.
a nice face. I feel like people will want to talk to you.
Yeah, but maybe I don't know. I mean, people usually look at my muscles. They don't really look at.
I mean,
the
that's
face.
another great plus.
I see.
Truly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's rattle the cage a little. See, do we just walk up to anybody? See, usually I do have Locke with me for these kind of things.
Oh,
I'm not usually
yeah.
trusted to go talk to people on my own.
Oh, well,
no.
I'll watch from like the side. Yeah.
But like, I don't know if you should just be like creepily watching from the distance. That seems a little
Yeah,
weird.
that seems creepy. You're right. Don't want to be a creeper.
But
I'll walk beside you. Yeah,
Like,
road's
yeah.
big enough. Yeah,
Well, like, we're fine.
absolutely.
This
yeah,
is fine. Everything's fine.
It is. Nothing's going to go wrong.
We're great at this.
Absolutely. We get to show Ty and Locke that we're, a dynamic duo.
Yeah, we're not complete screw-ups, We
Exactly.
can get stuff done.
And I haven't screwed up yet, so I feel pretty good about it,
I wish I could say the same for myself.
No, you were great. You babysat
Thank you.
Locke a little bit,
I mean, I feel like it was a mutual babysitting.
Yes, that's fair.
Although he did wander off and make friends with a gang boss, so I feel like, is that a failure on my part?
He
Who's
didn't
to say?
die, and more
That's true.
importantly,
You know what?
didn't die.
So far, none of us have died.
That I feel like you did. Almost
I didn't die.
but you.
I got knocked
died.
out, but like, that's fine.
Is
Everyone
it?
gets knocked out every once in a while. A little unconsciousness never hurt anyone.
It messes with your brain. That's what Anya told me. I don't.
I mean, is
That's why
Anya
we wear
a
helmets.
doctor?
No, but she's really smart.
Alright. I feel
Yeah.
like we're just now kind of like arguing just outside of this blacksmith shop. Is anyone looking at us?
It's more of a creative discussion, but I mean, I don't see anybody.
I don't know. Should we just...
Looking around, people are getting about their day, setting up shop, buying. There's the occasional person that kind of like looks at you like, who are these two talking out loud? But no one specifically like, who are these two people walking outside the shop? I need to get through that
Very
door to buy an
obnoxious.
axe this morning. There's no one like that.
Could happen.
Okay.
Alright. Well, let's go find a merchant. Do we need anything, Bygrim? Are we going to need anything for our adventures? I know we have some citrus.
Yeah,
We've already bought
definitely
that.
brought that. I got a new javelin. That's pretty
You got
cool.
a javelin. I've got just a shit ton of knives.
You do.
Just falling out of every crevice.
Just don't use them in the kitchen.
I mean, where else would you use knives?
Your daggers.
I mean, I feel like this is a discussion for another time. I feel like
We can table it. Yeah.
Table the discussion on cutlery. I
Right.
like it.
Okay.
What about shit?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're not the best ones to do. We're both kind of aimless.
We're not. No, we know what to do. We just go talk to people. It's easy.
How about
Just
you go?
gotta
Okay,
be-
you go. You break the ice. Let's see what you've got.
There's no ice to be broken. What?
Oh,
what?
buddy.
I didn't know.
I'll
Oh, it's
walk
like
up
going.
to.
It's
I'll
like a
walk up
saying.
to a random.
No,
Oh,
I get it. It takes
I'll
me a
find
second.
like a little trinket shop. Is there like a trinket shop? Like a stall where they sell like Welcome to Patreon.
Roll a. Are you specifically looking for a trinket shop?
Yes.
Roll perception.
Okay. First roll, guys. Ugh. What's the journey? Perception? 15?
Oh wow, that's a lot higher than I was expecting. With your face and everything, I was like, oh, she rolled an 8. Perception. Looking for a trinket shop. Where are you again? Hold on. Blacksmith. So what's that? Where's that located?
Just like has like bubbles.
Yeah, there's probably just like a small booth. There's like a little gnomish lady who's setting everything up. She's got like petrified like fins of certain fish or like bones, little bone charms. There's the occasional like what you think is like an eye that's been encased in like some kind of amber or something.
She is my favorite person. I will immediately.
She's got like
her.
she's got like a bandana on with like crashing waves and like really scraggly dark brown hair.
Yes, that is my kind of person. I will immediately walk over, and I will begin to peruse her wares. But I would also like to ask about the Nope, not tiefling. Ergenasti.
Good morning. Everything's buy one, get one half off.
I love it. I love a deal. These are interesting. Where do you like find these? Do you make these?
A bit of both. I
Are
make
you like a
some of them.
beachcomber?
She just looks at you like
Yes.
I love it. Very resourceful.
she gives you a very like odd look. Like I wouldn't say beachcomber, but like she gives you like a look where she's like, I wouldn't use that word, but like that's sort of in the vein of what I do.
Oh, is she like a little thief? I love it. I love her so much. All right. I will pick out like 3 or 4 interesting things. I want like maybe a couple of bones, and like maybe if there's like a cool shell.
There's
maybe like an old coin.
You can probably find all of that.
Okay.
The shell you find it's carved to look like a fish skull, but it's a shell on the inside. So it's sort
That's
of like
super cool. I want to go to this place in real life. All right. How much for these?
A silver apiece.
Is that with the buy one get one and half off? The BOGO?
Well, you're buying 3?
4.
Oh, 4. Okay. So silver a piece. So that's 2 of them are half off. Then they're gonna be the same price. So it's just 3 silver. I'm just making sure it was 3 silver, and not anything else.
Immediately, yes, I will buy that 100%. Thank you. Have you seen a lavender? I almost did it again. A lavender Ergenasi by any chance? I'm looking for a friend of mine.
I really gotta introduce a lavender tiefling, apparently.
Have you seen possibly my friend? She's a girl, platinum hair, lavender skin.
Roll a persuasion check.
Man. Is Biogrim just like hovering over my shoulder?
I'm looking at
Looking at things?
some doodads. Not really.
There's like a little bracelet of like dried seaweed around what you think is like a copper band.
These
Maybe
sound
it's just
neat.
really cheap though. There is a little mask made out of some kind of plant fiber. It has like little leaves for hair though. I can keep going. Sorry, what was your roll?
14.
14.
You said a lavender girl?
Yeah.
There was one coming through here a couple days ago.
Did you see where she was headed? We were supposed to meet, but she never showed up, so I'm just trying to check her usual haunts.
And she kind of went all over the place. She went over there. She points to like, where does she point to? She points to like one of the spice racks. She points and she went over there, and you see like far off in the distance, there's like a little cafe. She went over there, and she points like in the vicinity of like down the road, like farther into the city.
All right, well, perhaps I just keep missing her. Thank you so much for these. They're wonderful.
Oh.
Are you getting anything, Bygram?
No, it's a lot of I don't want to say creepy, but it's kind of throwing me off a little bit here with bones and stuff like that. So
What?
I'm going to respectfully decline. Yeah,
All
respectfully.
right.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're boring to me, but that's fine. I love these. You are a true craftsman of the highest order.
Thank you. Take this boring man away.
Ow.
I will take this boring man away. Come,
I'm so
boring
sorry,
man.
Ben.
It's emotional damage.
Ben, take 1 point of psychic damage. Not really.
It's okay.
Theo will just sort of loop her arm in his and just pat his arm and say, "It's okay,
Oh.
Bygram. You're a little boring, but we like it."
I can be fun. I can be fun. You know what? Let's go to the cafe. We can have fun in the cafe. And now that I think about it, I don't know what type of fun.
What kind of fun would we have in a cafe, Bygram?
We could eat. Eating's fun. It's safe, sound,
But see, okay, so like,
no violence.
so your idea of fun is like just safety first.
After the days we've had, yeah, absolutely.
See, this is why you're a little boring, love.
I am not bored. Just because I'm not out here, whispering in people's ears like, one of our good friends can do to, hypnotize people.
Oh,
I
I thought you meant
don't
me. I was
have
like, I
a-
do not recall whispering in anybody's ears.
No,
I see.
yeah.
I mean, I could if that was something somebody was into, but
Oh, wow. Oh, but tabling that. Point is, I can be fun. We can.
Mhm.
Okay, what's fun to you? All right, you know what?
Oh, I don't think you could handle it, love.
I'm pretty sure I can. I'm built different, as people have told me. So therefore, I can handle anything.
Maybe baby steps. We'll do baby steps.
My feet are too
True
big for
fun.
baby steps. But
Oh,
yeah,
buddy.
we can have fun. I can be fun. I know how to have fun.
It's really convincing when you have to tell someone over and over again that you are indeed fun. It really sells it.
I want to go to the cafe. I don't like this conversation.
Poor sweet man.
And now he's just going to stomp off like angrily because he's like, I could be fun, but she clearly doesn't see
Do
it.
you
so
break
he's
off from Fia's like,
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like,
I've hurt his feelings.
you did.
Hmm. Well,
But he is going to that cafe to investigate. He's going to eat his feelings.
oh, well, I'll follow after. Maybe give him a few paces so he can
Okay.
get a head start on the eating of the feelings.
All right, so you head to the cafe. Meanwhile, Locke and Ty and I guess I'm involved in this, Kyrene. What are you doing?
We're looking for Fia and Bygram.
Locke
Okay.
will have his hand over his eye. Like, I'm just wondering if I could do it, Commit.
Do what?
Commit to the eye patch.
Why?
Well, it looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
And you're only looking out of one eye.
Well, yes, there is. There is that, unfortunately, but don't I look well to do?
I mean, you could be a better shot with just one eye, I suppose. But I don't know why you. Does he always try things like this?
Do you mean magic?
I meant more like she like pulls out like a crossbow, like, you know, sometimes you kind of aim by squinting one eye. It's a little bit better.
Maybe I should take that up.
Maybe both eyes is best.
Oh.
You can get an eye patch if you really want to wear one, but
Maybe.
I'm just gonna let you two do your thing.
Well, first I'll look and see if I can see them with two eyes, Ty. And then we'll try with one.
Okay. The lack of depth perception might throw you off, but...
Or it will force me to focus.
Okay. Sure.
Alright, scanning the area to see where they are.
Right. Didn't you see them go off that way?
Yes.
Why don't we start there?
Roll a perception check for me, Block. Are you using both eyes or one eye?
He's using both.
Okay, you're fine then.
Oh, buddy. Buddy.
Because I believe you did split up and search for clues, right?
That is yeah, that's an 11.
You see, like, another elf. You see another, like, half-orc. He's kind of like a burly sailor type. He's got, like, ropes around his, like, shoulders, and he's going down to the docks. That's not my room, but you do, like, catch your eye on him. You don't know where they are.
I don't see them.
But I can't remember if they said where they were going originally.
No, we just saw them walk off in a direction.
Yeah, okay. So you just start walking in that direction.
Okay.
Alright, maybe when we get a bit further, I could try the other way.
Sure. We can try the other way.
Alright.
How hard is it to find a 6 foot tall green half orc?
I mean, harder than you think.
Guess we'll see.
Right. Are we just gonna head to the sewers after that?
I guess so.
Okay.
Where they were last seen. I don't know if it's necessarily a good idea, considering we know the shark teeth roam down there too.
Well, I think we can take them.
I don't particularly want to, again.
I mean, that's fair.
And one of them knows your face now.
Do you mean Kurt?
Yes.
We're friends.
You were friends.
Well, why wouldn't we be friends? Nothing's happened between us.
Yes, but alliances shift.
Why would they shift in this time, Ty? I don't understand.
Maybe things went poorly for them last night.
It wasn't my fault. Do you think Kurt would blame me?
I think Kurt would blame anyone he wants.
Well, I don't know. You see, he seemed really nice when we were talking. Like I said, he said I had a bunch of skills, and I don't know that he would necessarily blame me. He would be like, maybe it would have went well if I had just hired him, you know, because he had a lot of skills.
Maybe, yes, I suppose. But what happens when he finds out that we've killed a dozen of his men?
I could say they had no skills, Kurt.
Yes.
I know that, like, lying in a friendship also isn't a good thing to do. But I could also just tell them, like, they were talking about a mutiny.
I suppose you wouldn't know the difference, considering They aren't going to fend for themselves.
No, and unless he can talk to them beyond the grave, we're fine.
Some people can do that, you know.
Well, you see, even if he did, if he was like, well, I can ask him, I would be like, why would he tell you the truth?
Maybe we try not to run into Kurt.
I'm just saying, I don't think it would be that much of a problem.
It just might not be so friendly this time around.
Might be.
Maybe. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Maybe the sewers will be empty and we'll find these two guys.
Or Kurt will be there with open arms, like, welcome to the Shark Tooth. Are you ready to join the gang?
No.
Kyrene, are you ready to join the gang?
Hold on, I'm really trying to keep up. What is you did what? Why are you joining a gang?
You aren't joining a gang.
I just think it might be the smart thing to do. You know, infiltrate them from the inside.
Do you want to do that? You killed a bunch of people?
Well, we had to, you see.
She looks at Ty.
Yes, there was a fight. What were we supposed to do?
Ah.
They were
came
real.
I mean, if they were coming at you, then I guess that's on them.
They were real aggressive, like, too. They were like, "Wah!" and showed us.
They did.
They ripped off their shirts, Kyrene, and they were like, "Now you die." And we were like, "Okay, so."
That's. Who does that? What?
I know. It's maybe something that we'll have to also get involved in.
Are you?
No.
She points at Locke. Is he making this up, or is this real? People? What?
They were all shirtless. It was a thing. They all have tattoos, I guess, for their gang. I don't know how that shit works.
Okay.
They were trying to show it off. They were like, we spent money on these tattoos and we would like to show them off. And I understand that.
Yes, if you want to flaunt what you got, yeah.
And if you're working really hard on it, you know, good for them.
Good for them. They're dead now, I guess.
It's true. They flaunted a little too hard.
They also tried to steal shit from your ship, so maybe not so good for them.
No, looks like they got what was coming to them.
Yeah, and again, meeting Kurt, with the captain of the ship that he tried to steal from, maybe not the best idea.
However, Ty is leaving out an important fact.
And that is?
And, you know, we get along. He walked me out of a district when I was lost. Is the sun too bright, Kyrie?
Sorry, it's like the one part of my window that isn't covered, and I don't know where it's coming from.
I know you said that he is your friend. I'm just saying friendships aren't formed in a minute. And so his allegiance might be to his crew, not you or us right now.
But
we should just keep that in mind.
I was about to join his crew.
Yes. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Just be skeptical of fast friendships like that.
We're fast friends.
Yes.
Should I be skeptical?
It's been more than 5 minutes.
All right. Well, still not fully understanding, but I will keep that in mind when we go forward, when we see Kurt.
Hopefully we don't see Kurt.
But if we do,
okay.
I'll be like, remember when we had that nice walk?
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
Like, put his hand over his eye and scan the horizon for Fia and Bygram.
All right. Just do a flat roll.
It's the same thing. 11.
there's
11.
no difference. Nothing.
Well, I mean, at least you're still as good of a shot as with one eye as you are with two. I guess.
I guess so. I guess I could just make the decision on, fashion.
We'll figure something out. Maybe you'll go with your hat.
The hat that Bygram's wearing right now.
Maybe I should be looking for the hat and not Bygram.
Maybe.
As we cut back to Bagram and Fia entering the cafe, the door opens and there's a little chime as we pan in on the hat and then down to Bagram, and then zooming back out with Fia coming around the corner behind him. It's a quaint little place. There's a couple of like wooden tables with chairs. The chairs are very simple. There's a couple of booths here, actually. They seem to only fit about 4 people. There is a Erin Genasi woman. You found her.
We did it.
Oh, you know what? Just for you. There's a lavender tiefling boy here. He's probably like early 20s. He's got like short white hair, a bunch of like gold and brass earrings, and he's got like a bit of a cut on his lip. Maybe it's a scar, and he's just getting things ready here. Seems like they do tea, coffee.
Tiefling.
Low hanging fruit there.
Oh, so
We
I love the judgmental.
We love for you. Thanks for showing up, and
Welcome to the...
I will not apologize for being hilarious.
And you shouldn't.
we appreciate you.
So are they the barista?
They are. It seems like there is a little small kitchen in the back, or maybe like a stock room.
Listen, Bygram, I am sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
no, you did. You said it pretty clearly, and I'm not talking
I
to
like
you.
to poke fun.
Yeah, but that wasn't fun for me. So it kind of
Well, I'm sorry. Would you like me to buy you a drink?
I can buy my own.
Well, like as a gesture of sorryness, gesture of something, a gesture,
What kind of gesture? I don't.
an olive branch, an apology.
Oh, I thought you were going to offer me a branch of olives, but I see you just want to apologize. Okay,
I don't have any olives on me, literally.
it's fine. I know. I can see. I get it. I
You
accept
like
your
tea?
offering. Yes. Just a green tea.
A
Please.
green tea,
Ye-
just very on brand. Do you want anything in it? That could be fun.
I feel like you're not sorry.
I mean, I'm a little sorry, but I'm also a little right, so it's hard to feel really
A little
sorry.
wrong is more like it, just because I have a different definition of fun. You know, you don't have to like stomp on it. I don't like it.
I'm
That
not
just
stomping. I'm just
it
implying.
feels no. That's stomping. It hurts. You're just not stomping as hard as I thought you would, but it's there. You're like cafes, blah, that's not fun. And I'm like, no, it's great. It's nice and quiet. I get to actually talk to my friends. Like it's nice to be at peace for a little bit. And
I wouldn't. I'm not one for like sitting still and like talking. I mean, I'm good at talking.
Yeah.
Like the sitting still and like.
I can see Tide's way better at being quiet and talking.
Are you saying you'd like me to stop talking?
No, I mean it.
I can stop talking to you.
Can you? Not like no. I
mean,
realize
like,
how that came out now.
Are you? This has turned a little weird.
Yeah, and you're confusing.
It's a little tense.
I'm going back to not talking to you after you buy my green tea and a donut.
Oh, you want a donut now too?
I have to eat. That's what I was going to do.
Do you want like one with like sprinkles, or do you want like a
yes,
or like a bear claw?
No, I want sprinkles.
Okay. This is like the meme of when like there's the little person, the person in the back, and like they ask for no pickles. That's Sophia and Byron right now. Sophia will go up and she'll get like a donut with sprinkles and a green tea.
Mm-hmm.
And for her, she'll get like the most extra beverage. Like whatever is absolute batshit crazy. Like caramel macchiato, 3 pumps of whatever, like just
all right.
Madness.
You get the barista looks at you and is like, all right.
Just I want diabetes after.
So you essentially get it's like a layered drink. You get something that's like a salted caramel boba, but the boba has matcha in it, but then there's like a weird layer of like something else in there, and you're like, I don't know if I like this, but it's kind of getting better.
Grows on me. Yeah. Do I drink it with like a straw? Is it like a cool drink? Does it change? Does it start out cool and warm at the top? What's going on?
It starts out warm and gets cooler to the top.
I like it.
I don't know if you had boba where like the boba is still warm when you get it, but anyways, the donut, it costs you 2 gold.
Okay.
This entire thing costs you 2 gold.
That sounds about right. That is Starbucks prices, correct?
Yeah. This place is called Starfish.
Starfish. I love it. Is Bygrim like with me, or did you sit at a table?
I went to sit at a table, yeah.
Am I allowed to? Okay, I'll have like the drinks, permitting the barista gave them to me.
Me too.
Okay.
It takes a little bit and you're waiting there. But then the tea is done. It's aromatic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
yours takes a little bit longer. Do you take your Bygrim stuff to him and then go back for yours, or do you wait for all of it?
No, because I'm worried if I give him his stuff now, then he won't let me sit at the table with him when I come back with my drink. So if I do it all at once, it seems much ruder for him to send me away.
Okay. So you wait there as his tea seeps a little bit longer.
Well, maybe I'll get them to like take the bag out so it doesn't get that like gross grassy taste.
Okay. They do that. All right. So, yeah, you get your stuff and you go over to Bygrim.
May I sit with you?
Oh, I thought, I said I wasn't going to talk to you, so I have to break this rule. Sure, you can. Yeah.
Okay. Did you say all that out loud?
No, I said that internally.
Okay.
Bygrim's
right.
not crazy.
I mean, people talk to themselves. It's fine. Well, I will sit down across from you, slide you your sad drink and your donut. And I will say, do you want a sip of mine? See, this is fun. It's a lot, but it grows on you.
He kind of stares at it like, I don't. Sure, I'll
Nice.
show you. I can be fun. I guess. Okay.
Putting it in air quotes, that's good.
And he takes a sip.
Bagram, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Too
At
much fun for
advantage?
him to handle.
At advantage. Because you are a hardy boy.
Oh no. Let's see.
Plan diet.
Oh, this is the worst. I'm going back to regular dice. I got an 8. This is
With advantage?
yes. Rolled a 4 and an
The
8.
dice are telling a story.
I don't
my
like
God.
it anymore.
Is that with your bonuses?
Yes, that is.
Oh my god. Hold on. Where's the...
You can see it. It's on D&D Beyond. It was,
Yeah, I'm trying
it
to
was
look
the
for
worst
the
of
log.
times.
Where's the log? Where's the... Oh my god.
I know.
Fabulous.
It's not fabulous at all.
The dice are telling you you're
I give you advantage because I was like, oh, he'll get it for sure. What is happening?
Too much chaos. I should have just let it happen. I should have.
Okay. You know, have you ever had like those like stunt foods where it's like this like drink or this like meal is trying to like look like a thing, or it's like over the top, like the like milkshakes that have like a cake around them or whatever.
Oh, it's one of those things.
It's like
Oh no.
there's a lot
Everything
going
is a
on in here, and like it's a bit overwhelming. Like there's a lot of different textures and like temperatures and like
That type of
flavors.
food
Like
so much. It's just Ben coming out and I'm like, oh no, it's like the people who make golden hamburgers, but it's just
yeah, like all the things in here would be fine on their own. This particular blend of them is a lot. And
This
I don't
is-
think he likes it. It's not necessarily bad, but it's definitely like
yeah.
it's definitely like a person who like definitely eats healthy and then they eat like McDonald's for the first
Yeah,
time. You're
it's like a-
oh,
something he'll eat on a cheat day. This is not.
this is like a little too rich for me.
Yeah. This is.
So do you like it?
It's. How do I put this? Too much for me.
That's a little ironic because I was kind of thinking that these drinks were a perfect representation of our personalities. You know.
Is it because it's green? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, no, but it's just like, you know, it's common. Yours is like it's calm, it's gentle, it's good for
Yeah.
ya. Mine is like there's a lot happening, it's little
Yeah.
in your face, but it grows
Mhm.
on you. But I feel like my metaphor is maybe not working in my favor this time.
Yeah, I feel like you're proving that what I drink is just fine. Your drink is a bit kind of pushes it back too much.
Hmm.
Just a little bit.
There might be a valuable lesson here to learn, but I don't know what it is. I have to save some. Is this in like a takeout cup, or is it like in a glass cup?
It's in a takeout cup.
Cool. I will save some
It's
for
a-
Locke and see what he thinks.
I know the ancient Greeks had takeout cups, so I'm allowing myself to have takeout cups.
You want to give that to Locke?
Well, like I have a hypothesis forming, and I just have to. I have to test it, you know.
What are you testing with Locke with that drink? That doesn't seem like a good.
I think it's going to work out
Hypothesis.
real well.
I
We
think he's
should
going to
go-
go off the rails.
I think you'd be surprised.
He might be super hyperactive. I've seen
I mean,
little
it
kids
might calm him
drink
down, though. You know,
stuff like
some
that
people
before.
react differently to different stimulus. So, like,
He
that
might
make
grow
someone really
wings after
hyper.
drinking that. I don't think it's a good thing.
Well,
I
we'll
think
give
his
it-
metabolism is
We'll
gonna
give
go
it to both
swoosh.
Ty and Locke, and we'll see what happens. I need to get
He-
just a general spread of what we think to see if this proves my hypothesis or not.
You said you're gonna give it to Ty. She's gonna burn it, but
Give it to her last.
it's gonna
She
be
whips it
destroyed.
up.
Why would you do that? No, that's not gonna work at all. But I kind of want to see it happen. Oh, is this fun?
This is the fun part.
Oh,
This is what fun is. It's a little bit of chaos.
yes. It's like a little, but it's not too much.
It's not too much.
Well, you said you were too much, so I guess.
Well, I've been told I'm a bit much. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you're cool. You know, you're neat. You're nice.
Okay. Well, it wasn't feeling that way before. It felt like
Yeah, I had.
we
To,
hit a bump, but maybe we
Yeah.
got over it.
and we recovered.
Sure.
Well, I
still
recovered,
think
I
we should
think.
try to find our team before I do something
Yeah.
else that ends up offending you.
You won't. We're past it now. We're as
I can't offend you ever again.
cool.
It's a one and done thing.
Yeah.
That's I
Okay.
kind of take it as a challenge now, though.
Oh,
You do
okay.
see that. Like I kind of want to push it now.
Why do you don't have to push it? You can just.
I don't have to, but like I can. Do you understand, like the compulsion?
No, that's why I'm asking you. Why do you want to push it? You can just not
Because I can.
push it. It could be like here, and then you don't have
Like
to do
I
this.
could go
You
a
can just
little
leave it
bit
here.
more, but just like a little bit more.
Why do you?
I think we should find the others.
Let's
I
go.
think yeah.
We're cool.
Thank you
now.
for the drink. Fia will call over to the lavender tiefling.
They give you a salute.
Oh, I like them.
All right, so you leave Starfish.
I'm writing that down.
I'm changing it to Starfresh.
Are fresh.
Okay, that works for something I'm working on. So
Oh.
yeah, this is okay. All right, cool.
Can we see the other three?
Yeah, there are three. Gosh, I want you to make a perception check, and then Locke, I want you to make a perception check. 'Cause
Doing
we co-
perception checks.
Yeah. You both have to roll the
Oh,
same number.
no.
I'm kidding.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, that's good. I rolled a natural 3, so it's 6.
All right, so Fia, you're kind of just looking around, like there's crowds of people here, and you're like,
I'm still a little stuck on the tension with Bygram. It still
Yeah.
feels a little off. The charisma's off.
Locke,
Oh, fire.
you start thinking, I have to look for the hat. And so, like, almost like you walk out and you kind of like tune your senses and like you just like look in the right direction and open your eyes and you see the hat come out of a shop.
The hat!
And then he's gonna look down and he's gonna see Fia's drink and
They're getting drinks while we're doing hard work!
Irene looks at you like shaking the drink she has and pointing at the drink you have. She got for you.
I didn't go get this, you did!
I mean,
and like walk over to Bygram and Fia.
What are you doing?
Here, look. I need you to try this
Hey,
drink.
don't try it.
Try it.
Are you
It's bad.
taking this mission seriously? Or
Yes,
are you
try
just
this.
getting a drink?
But you have a.
This is not
Just try the drink.
important, okay?
This is also very important.
He's gonna take a sip of the Starfresh drink.
okay. Roll a Constitution saving throw. It's flat for you.
Oh, come on. Fia can't be the only one who likes this.
She is.
Oh, hi. Also, another thing I forgot. You also still have. You get inspiration at the beginning of each episode.
Use
Totally
it for the
forgot.
drink.
I'm not gonna. It's a 3.
Yeah.
You got a section that like tastes like a salty, watery milkshake.
Ew. Oh, you're busy getting drinks and you don't even get good ones.
You then
So-
also feel the sugar hit you really hard.
The pupils just go.
The eyes are all black now.
I do feel a little bit well, I'm jazzed.
What is in
Ty, I
that?
need you to try
Like a
it.
good way?
Just give it a try.
Don't try it.
I promise it's not poisoned.
I
It's
feel,
just
Look
disgusting.
at him.
I feel like I can see the future.
And you want
Vigram
to
gives
drink
Locke his
that?
hat back.
Just try it. Just try it.
Don't
Just a
try
sip.
it.
Try it. Try
I
it.
will take a sip of it.
Roll a Constitution save.
If Ty is the one that likes this, I
Oh,
will.
I also rolled a 3.
Oh no! Fia's the one who likes it.
You get like
Seven.
part way of a sip through, and you're God.
I hand it back. Disgusting. Why would you buy that?
So
You
I'm
didn't burn
learning that
it.
all of you are wrong, and that I am the me and like Locke sorta, as he's like zonked right out. He's just straight zooted.
It's great.
But we're the only ones who see the true potential of this drink.
I'm ready
No.
for anything.
Did you even ask anybody about the girl that might die if we don't
We
find
did. So that's why we went to that cafe, because the sweet. Oh, look! By the way, here I got this for you, and I give you one of the bones that I have, and it's a vertebrae.
For me.
Well, for you to put in your hat or in your hair. I thought you'd think it was neat. Maybe if we have time, we can go back later. This woman was amazing.
This is like the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
I thought. I feel like I've heard that before.
He's gonna attach to himself.
So the woman that sold me these things, and I mean, I'll pull out the other bone and the old coin and the shell that's carved like a fish skull, and I'll say, she said that she had seen the woman that we're looking for, and she had gone to the cafe and gone to the spice lady, and also had gone that way deeper into town. So we were following a lead. I just thought now that I probably should have asked the barista if he had seen a lavender urgency, but I was a little bit distracted because me and Bygram sort of got into a bit of a fight.
What?
So
Mm.
I hurt his feelings.
Well, don't worry, Fia.
Shocker.
I can see into the future, and it's telling me we need to go to the sewers.
The
That's not
sewers.
from.
What?
The fuck's in that drink?
That worked?
Well, I think it's like some caramel and then some like boba, and then there's maybe a splash of like drugs. I don't really know.
Nasty.
They were gone for a while. I might have ordered something off of a secret menu that I shouldn't have. It might have been a code word.
I was too upset. I blame myself for this situation unfolding because I should have been there to stop her from buying the drink. But I
Don't
was
worry.
upset.
Yeah.
No, I was just kidding. We can actually follow the lead in the sewers because, well, I'm very good at thieves' cant, as it turns out. And
Oh, I also know thieves' cant.
well, good for you, Fia.
But it's just like, do you want to have a conversation? Like, maybe we can test each other out, see if we have.
We
Like, the same-
focus.
Okay.
Are we going to the sewers? Locke talked to some shithead over there who said he saw the guys go into the sewers.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only lead we got.
I mean, I kind of want to change the thieves' cant to lock talk. I like it.
You do that.
I like that.
You can work on that while we're going into the sewers.
Okay.
Okay.
It's nice having you back, Ty.
What the fuck happened while I was gone?
On for like 5 minutes. Things have really changed.
Clearly. So are we ready to potentially meet Shark Teeth down there, though?
Oh, I think so. I bought some extra daggers, so I'm ready to go.
Oh, so you went shopping.
Well, I mean, I had to refill.
And we did ask around in the shop too.
Sure.
We're very responsible.
Right.
I'm responsible, not. I'm not going to say names, but you.
You can say names.
No,
I mean, I'm
that
the
that would
only
hurt
other
somebody's
one that was
feelings,
there.
and I don't want to hurt people's feelings, so I'm not going to say names.
I feel like that was pointedly.
Mm.
I feel like Bygram's a little bit salty with me.
Bygram throws shade without realizing it. It's just.
It's because he's so tall.
Part of the
There's a
Briny
lot of
bunch.
shade.
I don't know what went on. Well, we were gone for literally 10 minutes, but figure your shit out before we go into the sewers.
I think we're fine. It's just a little weird.
Yeah, we're fine. We're cool.
Great.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Then should we go?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm more
Maybe-
worried about Locke than myself now, because
Kyrie could like fold your hands back up, Locke, and like just drink your tea, please.
I will continue to sip on my abomination drink.
Fia, could you roll like a retroactive insight check for me?
Ooh. We love retroactive things. Oh, wow. That's a natural 19. Do you say insight? What did you say?
Yeah, insight.
That's a 22.
You remember telling the barista to just like give you something, right? You think they maybe just experimented.
I love
It's-
it. You know what? I'm all
You
for
said
experimentation.
fuck me up, and they're like, all right, dude.
I mean, yeah. I like it. I think it's exciting.
I'm pretty excited.
I'm thrilled.
Let's go.
He starts like
Do we
marching
know-
towards him.
We know exactly where in the sewers we're going, or just any sewer.
There's some sort of path down there. We've seen them use it before.
Okay.
Looking around, kind of like where we were when we were talking to the shady eye patch gentleman, did it look like there were any of the entrances that we've seen before in the city?
Roll a perception check for me.
That's not good. Okay. 14.
14? Yeah, there's probably a couple nearby. Maybe even like another one. Like you gather that there's probably some kind of sewer entrance around here, because it seems like the city has some kind of like some kind of system for that.
Okay. Do we want to start at the one closest?
Here I go.
Okay.
Starts marching forward.
Locke starts marching towards where he thinks there's a sewer.
If Locke
And-
walks off by himself a little bit, I want to linger back. Oh, shoot. Fia or Bygram.
Make a choice.
Fia or Bagram, make a choice.
I
feel like there's no
shocking
bad choice here.
everybody. It's going to be Fia. I'm going to
in
linger
trouble.
back by Fia and say quietly so Locke can't hear. He thinks that the leader is still friends with him. Keep that in mind.
Oh. I see. What are we hoping to get out of this? Are we hoping to run into Shark Tooth?
I'm hoping not to. I want to find those two guys you saw. Maybe
Right.
we can get more information on this girl. To be perfectly honest, I don't give a shit about any of this, but we've got nothing better to do until the ship is fixed.
Always the altruist. Okay. Well, perhaps then we keep Locke under lock. Shit. Well, I don't know what to do with this.
Just keep it in mind.
Oh boy. Alright.
Best case scenario, the man doesn't know he was charmed. Worst case scenario, he does and he retaliates.
don't think you'd kill him over it, do you?
I don't know. I didn't talk to him. Locke's gotten into fights because of it before. Just doesn't realize it.
Well, that will surely make it interesting. Hey, maybe something's finally not my fault, right?
Yes. Right. 1 for the team, I guess.
Well, that's a comfort, and I go after Locke.
Okay. I will also follow. I'm keeping an eye on Kyrene too, though.
She's walking with Bagram. I assume Bagram would have chased after Locke.
He's
just gonna. He seemed a bit hyper.
waddling in front of you.
Byram,
Yeah.
do you think I would look good with an eye patch?
What?
He's insistent on wearing an eye patch for fashion reasons or combat capabilities, I suppose.
Like you take your eye patch off and like you use more magic or something? Is that?
No, I just figured like it's kind of part of the aesthetic for some people out on the seas, but maybe it's a bit insensitive of me.
That's athletic? Oh. What?
It's fine. It's just we met a man with an eye patch and he was just wearing it to wear it, you know, and I thought
okay.
maybe I could do that as well.
But then you won't be able to see out, you know, just one eye.
We tested it out. It was fine. It was about the same.
That doesn't body well for you at all. Do you need to get your eyes checked in the future? Because, like...
Maybe.
You ever get your eyes checked before?
No.
Should probably look into it.
Maybe see a medical professional.
Well, sorry. Not all of us were, you know, princesses.
Yeah, princess.
I'm
so sorry.
Exams.
I lived on a ship most of my life. They weren't really worried about that sort of thing, you know. There was one person in the crow's nest and they were like, I could see for miles, and everybody else was like, guess I don't need to.
Well, now that you're on land, I think you should get your eyes checked. Just for the future, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. As for the eye patch, I don't know. I mean, do they come in different colors? Do you like...
They probably do. That you wanted to match the hat.
I can get like a little embroidery of Mini Muck.
Who?
No. It's an, what's the word Ty used in adoration? No. Abomination. That was it. No, you don't need to do that.
Just kind of looking at you two back.
You know, when I have the money.
What?
I'll think about it when I have the money.
But you have the...
I don't have a lot of money. I got to keep it.
But you have... He kind of whispers down. He's like, you have more than enough money to afford this. What?
What if I need something to eat, Bygram?
Yeah, you get Ty to buy it.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. We're approaching soon, so...
Yeah, so you actually make your way over, and there is like a waterway, and there is like a sewer like grate. There does seem to be like another like staircase that like leads down to like a loading area for like boats to dock, or docking area, or like a little gondola area. And as the 5 of you now make your way down the steps, Tides push us out and away from our story into a short little break. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome to the Charisma Saving Show ad break. Looking for ways to support the show? We've got tons of great free options for you. If you haven't already, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Twitter, or join our Discord. Already doing all those things? There are other great ways for you to interact with our show, like leaving us a comment, using our hashtag, hitting the like button, or interacting with our chat on premiere days. So set sail with us and join in on the adventure.
Well, hello there. I'm Russ Moore, your Dungeon Master from Dumbgeons and Dragons. We're a D&D 5th edition actual play podcast, and we're four friends who just love Dungeons and Dragons, adventure, collaborative storytelling, laughing, and just hanging out with friends.
So you got the aboleth that was chasing you.
I tried to use a book twice and failed.
Yeah.
At some point,
you did so much druiding.
You did so much druiding.
Throughout Season 1, we play through the adventure module Rise of Tiamat from start to finish, with some extra flavor thrown in the middle.
I thought we were having a good time.
I thought it was a dungeon crawl.
flying-
I thought it was just a dungeon crawl.
I mean, what's a dungeon crawl
No.
except a maze?
a totally different thing, and you know it.
And a lot less triggering.
Exactly.
A lot less triggering.
Frankly.
Okay, Season 2 begins with new characters, new stories, and a whole lot more laughs. We're Dumbgeons and Dragons, and we hope you can join us every Wednesday for a new episode at dumbdragons.com and subscribe on your podcast app of choice. Until then, have a great week, and we'll talk soon.
Hello everyone, look here to do what bards do. Our sworn duty to tell you about grand stories, brave adventurers, and eels with thumbs. You're probably asking yourself, where can I find such tales? Well, I'm here to tell you about the new episode of the Charisma Saving Show coming out soon. You probably don't want to miss it.
Okay, anyways, you make your way downstairs, and you see that there is another kind of half moon, like half circle kind of gateway. It looks like there's bars. You do notice that a couple of the bars are actually pried, kind of open, so it looks like someone's like made their way in there.
Does it look like they've been pried recently, or this is an old?
Roll an investigation check.
That's amazing.
Locke is gonna grab two other bars and like
Make a strength check.
Oh, that's pretty good. Good thing, because I am not smart. 16.
Mm-hmm.
that was a 6.
Look, yours takes order of operations. You yank on these bars, nothing happens. Ty, you do see that the bars here, while they are a little bit rusted just from age, where they're kind of wretched, the metal seems to be like torn a bit in places, and it does seem like clean underneath.
Okay, so a hand has recently touched it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This looks like a good spot to start.
I think so. We better be careful though. It looks like they're very strong, because I couldn't even move these bars.
We'll be careful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
How many of you? Does everyone else have dark vision? I
don't.
You can't see in the dark.
Not with my normal human eyes.
Right.
I can make light if you want. I'm lying actually.
Okay.
That was a weird jumping back and forth there.
Listen, I thought I could be useful, but then I realised she's probably going to be like, that's great, and then I wouldn't be able to produce it, so I took it back.
I see.
We could light a torch if anyone's got a torch.
Well, do we necessarily want to announce ourselves that way?
Not really.
We could just sandwich you in the middle. And then that way at least you'd be protected by us, and if shit starts to go down, then we can do something.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Like Kyrene, I know a lot of you can see very far in the dark. I can't see that far, but I can see.
Why don't you go second then?
I'm thinking, not to be like, ooh, but I'm a pretty good sneaker, so I could always go kind of first.
Okay.
And let you know if the coast is clear.
So what's our order of operations here? What's our marching order?
Yeah, out front. Both best choices are being made.
I could go second.
Okay.
Kyrene.
Okay.
Oh.
And then Ty and Bygram in the back.
Yeah.
It's not that exciting.
She's thinking she's pretty far away from both Thea and Locke, which seems problematic, but...
I mean, you can go between Locke and me. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm more of a ranged combatant anyways.
And I can see in the dark to see if anybody's coming behind us, so...
Does Ty give off light?
I think we established no.
No? Okay.
No.
It is purely aesthetic. Good.
It's purely aesthetic.
I thought maybe
I
we'd
feel
have to
like
throw a
it
blanket over her.
I feel like her hair looks like it glows in the sun, but if
I
she's
see.
in darkness,
It's a trick of
there's
the
like
light.
there's no actual luster to it.
Cool. Okay.
I mean, don't let that ominous entity out there in the world say you don't have lustrous hair.
Ty doesn't use enough conditioner.
I think your
Probably
hair
true.
is beautiful.
You can't just use shampoo.
Deep moisture treatment.
When you have two hairs, you better only use shampoo.
Right,
Okay.
well, I guess I will sneak in first.
All right, you're immediately killed. No, I'm kidding.
I'm just dead.
It's what she
I'm
wanted.
ready for my next
Do you?
character.
Okay, I need to ask. Do you finish your drink before going ahead?
Probably just like doing the thing right when you go in, before you go into a store where you're like just really
Right.
aggressively.
I want you to make a con save for me.
Cool.
Her last meal.
I'm gonna
It's
throw
the
up.
worst meal.
She's reaching that like top part finally.
Oh, I have a pretty good constitution, guys.
All right. I
Sorry,
can tell
I
by the
said
pose of
15.
Okay.
Is my mic
Um,
too far? Do I need
No.
to
No,
close it?
sometimes-
No,
was
it was just that one word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes
Okay.
everyone just gets muted.
All right, so yeah, you drink this drink really well. It's a whole vortex of flavors, and you're like, okay, ready to go.
Oh, so tasty. I'll have to remember that place so I can go back and get another. I will pass my garbage to Ty.
Gee.
Go in.
thanks. I throw it on the floor. Sorry, world. I'm littering.
Bargrim's just hurt. He's like, "What are you doing?"
My
know what
Leaky
to
is
do
going to
with
be
this.
very mad and she will strike
Right?
you down.
It takes
Bygram, there's probably a garbage can somewhere. You're fine.
I hope so.
Bygram picks it up and throws it away.
I throw it away. That's what I do. I
Please be
throw
a
it
decent
away
person for her.
because we haven't talked at all, and she's probably watching me now. Like,
This is a test.
this is a
Bygram.
test. This is a test.
You throw the garbage away, and you feel your pocket like hum.
Her a little.
Knew it. I knew it. I got you. I got you, Big M. I got you.
Oh man.
Got you, girl. I know it.
Oh, to be worshipped by Bagram.
Alright, so you yeah, you start making your way through the sewers. It's kind of set up like there's like walkways, water going through. There seems to be like a central area where some of these walkways meet. There seems to be actually like extra levels here, like little places where you can walk up to and like potentially ambush somebody. Make a perception check for me, and
I
a
don't
stealth
like
check.
that.
If you
Really?
and also a stealth check because you're
Okay.
stealthing around.
So I will do I'll do stealth first.
Can we all be quiet?
Sure, all of you roll
I don't know,
stealth check.
can
for me.
you?
I mean, it was a question, but I would like to try.
So I got an 18 for stealth.
The
And
answer
a
is
shitty
no.
balls.
Did you get a 1?
By
No.
what I got. Oh, who are you talking to?
You go.
I got a 6 for
For
perception.
stealth?
For perception!
What was your stealth?
18!
18, okay. You're in there silently. No one knows you're there. 6. It's dark in here. Your dark vision only goes out so far. You know. You
I'm
see some
sure there's
walkway.
no one. I'm
You
sure
don't
this is
see
fine.
anyone, or like, there's the occasional shape that you think is a person, but it's just like some junk. Everyone who is going after Fia, please make a stealth check. Bygram, unfortunately, it does it at a disadvantage because of his armor.
Oh, okay.
I got a 14.
Oh, I wish I didn't have the disadvantage. I rolled so good. I had a 19, and then I got a 3.
I got a 10.
3, 10, 14, 18. Kyrene got a 16. Or wait, actually, hold on.
Makes
Really good
sense.
You got an
I'm-
18.
I'm
Okay.
really big.
I think your positives outweigh your negatives, so yeah, you guys get in here relatively stealthily.
I am the negative. I see it. It's fine.
Bygram's at the back, so like he when he's like sneaking, like occasionally your armor plates will like clatter and there'll be a little bit of an echo, but like it's like the back of the party, you know? Everyone behind you can probably hear you. Everyone in front of you, well, maybe not.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
All right, so you start making your way downtown.
Walking fast.
Walking fast. It's a sewer.
Smells like shit.
It smells like shit. You see the occasional thing in the water move on by.
Dead rat.
There's no
Dead
light
person.
in here.
Another dead rat.
There's a couple of rats. You do hear the occasional some sort of like fish or something in the water.
You know what that is? It's a mer rat.
A mer rat.
Yeah, you've never heard of mer rats in the
No.
sewers.
No,
Tell me about them.
Don't.
Mer rats?
Yeah, you know, they've got like little rat faces and then little fins on their other half. Sometimes it's the opposite though. Sometimes they have little fish faces and they have little rat bodies.
So do they live on land or in the water? Depends on which half is which.
Yes, but they're pretty adaptable in both, except for the ones that have fins as half because they can't really walk.
Right.
Well, they can drag themselves.
That's a little alarming.
But no, they're very capable.
Good for them, I guess.
They had to mutate, you know, to survive in the treacherous sewers.
Where did
Yeah.
you get this information?
Oh, it's, experience.
You've experienced mer rats in the sewers before.
You've never experienced mer rats in the sewers before. I mean, that's not very
No.
surprising because it doesn't seem like you're someone who's been in a sewer before.
I can't
Waylock
deny
is
that.
wording that sounds like an insult, but really that's a positive.
No, I've never really had to go in a sewer before. Most people don't unless it's their occupation or I guess they're sneaking around.
Well, you know, I thought you were a person of the world, but it seems like you're lacking in a few areas.
Because I don't go sewer exploring.
I mean, it's just one of the many wonders of the world. You've never got to experience a mer rat, so...
You know what? You're right there.
I usually am.
Huh, okay.
I hope you see one. They're pretty evasive. Good at stealth.
I'll keep my eyes peeled.
they'll keep their eyes peeled too.
She turns back to Byron like, hey, what?
I don't know either. I just smile and wave sometimes.
Okay, well, I can't see anything, so I'm just gonna chalk it up to that.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's probably just a fish.
Yeah, fish for sure. Hopefully.
It's just one of the many gifts my Leaky has given us.
That is not a gift.
That's a mistake.
My Leaky makes mistakes.
Happy accidents, okay?
I'm going to the Locke conspiracy agenda and putting in murder rats.
Not sponsored by Maliki. No.
Who knows? There's some scientists somewhere just splicing animals together, maybe. Some weird mage.
It's Locke.
Okay, so you're making your way through the sewers. What are you looking for? Because you know that, as Locke said, someone's been through here. Are you looking to follow footsteps that are a couple of days old? Are you looking to stumble upon someone?
I feel like I'd be looking for footsteps or like footprints, probably ones that look similar to the wet ones I would have seen before.
Okay, roll an investigation check for me.
Can I be looking at the walls for like how is it like close quarters in here? Do we have to walk next to a wall? Is there like
you have to walk next to a wall, and then like to your side is like water, but there's like on the opposite side there's like another like walkway.
Okay. Could I be looking at the walls for like handprints or like
Sure.
smudges or someone leaning as they're walking?
I'd like both you to roll investigation for that kind of thing.
I got a 15.
Oh, mine's trash. Oh, I thought it was a 1. It's a 7. 8 total.
Okay. 8. You do notice that you don't see exactly handprints or anything, but you do see like places where there's grime that doesn't seem to be like even. Like maybe someone has put their hand there or a glove or like you do find like what you think is occasionally like a symbol, but it's also like it could have just been like someone's like hand like swiping, like they might like fallen forward while they were holding onto the wall. Nothing specific, at least not that you recognize. Fia, you're looking for wet tracks. It's dark too. Okay.
Not so much wet, but just like
tracks in general.
Yeah,
you
like
find
the tracks
that there
I would
are
have
like
seen.
okay. You do find like there are like boot tracks here and there. You do find kind of like across the way, you do see like a bit of water on one of the like walkways across from you, and then like barefoot wet steps. You can make out the toes.
The people I saw before, they weren't barefoot, were they?
I believe they were.
Oh shit, were they really? Oh, that's so creepy. Ugh. Could you imagine walking around the sewer in your bare feet?
No.
We should try it out.
No.
Even that's a bit freaky for me, look.
Listen, I thought maybe we could feel what they were feeling, and then maybe we can experience it. And
No.
We don't always have to feel or experience things that other people have gone through.
This is putting yourself in their shoes a little too literally, my boy.
Well, I think it's a good thing to do, you know? It helps you better understand people.
Not when it comes to walking through a sewer without any shoes.
You're right.
Are you trying to understand them or track them?
Well, a bit of both. I think if you understand them, it's easier to track them. But, you know, I thought about it, and if my toes hit a mer rat and then it squished beneath me, I'd be pretty disturbed.
And so would the mer rat.
I think he'd be dead, so he wouldn't really have any feelings.
You don't look that heavy. Maybe they're resilient little guys, like little cockroaches. Hard to kill.
Wouldn't it be terrible, though, if someone stuck their foot on your face and then you had to go on living?
Yes.
Yeah,
Go on living.
it would be pretty terrible, but let's not do that here.
Let's follow these tracks this way at least.
Yeah.
Maybe we should keep the hypothesizing down a little, just in case they can hear us.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Broke Andy.
I don't think I'd be that upset if a rat's foot touched my face, but if it was the other way around, I could see.
What if the Murat doesn't have a foot?
That's true, you said some of them have fins.
Well, I meant when...
Getting slapped with
Anyway,
their fins sounds horrible.
That's true.
So what do you see? Is there like... Are we able to get across over there?
Well, you might have to hop through the muck a little.
Barefoot. It's the only way.
I can just freeze it so we don't have to go in it.
You can freeze it?
Sure.
I can help with that. I
How are you-
forget I can do those sorts of things, you know?
She looks you up and down. You know what? She can look you up and down because you're right in front of her. How are you going to freeze it? What?
Magic.
Oh, wait. Yeah, of course.
Uh,
Well, I guess give the sewer water a cold shoulder then.
how far is how long is the gap between one side and the other side?
Like 15, 20 feet?
What?
Okay. Want to do every other lock?
I could do that if you want. I just forget I can do that sort of thing sometimes, you know? That I have other magic other than speaking.
We can do it together.
Right.
I'll do the first 5 feet.
I've never been in ice water before, but I saw you do it earlier, so I'll think about it.
Okay.
That's very cute.
He's Miles Moralesing.
I'll do the first so he can see.
All right.
Beth, I need you to draw that scene, but it's tie and the long.
I will write it down.
I heard him a rat. Better work quickly.
Okay, so you're both using shape water to freeze a block of ice.
Mm.
We
Yeah.
turned this into a platformer.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
we did. We can do. I don't think it's concentration. You just do it, and it stays. Like it wouldn't thaw, right? Yeah, the water unfreezes in an hour. So I'll do 5 feet, and then I'll let Locke do the next to make sure he can, and then I'll do the next.
Try not to mess up a rat's day by freezing half of it in a cube if you can.
Oh my god.
I will try. I don't think I can freeze. We can't have living things in.
Oh, well, that's good to know that it'll just be like, you can't do that here.
Yes.
All right.
You give it a shot now.
Okay.
He'll make a little ice cube and then look back at Tyler.
I did it.
See? Of course you did. I'll do the next. I'll form the final step in our platform game here.
So the water is flowing a little bit, so they start to slowly move, but you do have basically a little walkway to go across.
Locke will grab a smaller little cube of sewer water ice and form it into a little sphere and throw it at Fia.
Roll the hit.
Disgusting.
Roll the hit.
No, he doesn't hit her.
It was... Ooh.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 10.
Okay. It goes a little wide and shatters against the wall.
Oh, don't touch it if you can help it.
I didn't touch it.
Did you just throw sewer water at me?
Yes.
I wouldn't even do that.
I mean, you know, you had that drink earlier. I thought things weren't off limits.
I mean, I feel like it's a pretty big jump between me sharing a drink and you throwing literal shit water at me, but fine. Semantics, I suppose.
Go across the bridge. Okay. You first.
Right. I will slip and slide over to the other side.
Make sure that to Bygram, since it's only the three of us left on this side. Kyrene, are you going to be able to? Bygram, just lead her across.
I think she got it. I mean, I just throw her over there with that.
She thought about it. She was like,
Do a cannonball maneuver? Yeah.
I'm all right. I don't want to be thrown into the darkness, thanks.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can see. You're fine. I mean, I can
kind of make out what I'm looking at. Okay.
Do you need to hold someone's hand? I can come back across.
I'm okay. I'll make her do an acrobatics check.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's 7. Oh.
That was a 1.
Oh, what's that? Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. It takes her a little bit, and she like starts to slip on like the second or third one, but she makes it over.
Real touch and go there for a second, Kyrene. Sorry,
well,
Captain.
That's fine.
Okay, we're on a first name basis. That's great. I was starting to feel like you were a bit of an enemy, you know?
Maybe that's a little weird. Captain is fine.
Oh, you just demoted yourself. You talked yourself out of it. Do you see that?
Well, it feels a bit strange considering Kurt and I are on a first name basis.
Well, I'm sure you didn't say, oh, shit, Kurt, you and I are on a first name basis. Like, that tends to make people a little like, oh, should we not be? Maybe we shouldn't be, you know?
I don't know. I've never done that to anyone.
Well, maybe you should.
Oh,
maybe if someone's like, oh, hi, Locke, and then
it's not
if
Locke.
Like, it's not Locke, it's like, sir.
Well, Fia,
it's a power move.
It's now.
There's a power move, like Lord, my Lord.
Good luck.
God luck, Your Highness.
All good.
Are they
I'm
always
just cross the bridge.
Are they always this yappy?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes for good company, I suppose.
That's good luck to you, Kyrene. Captain.
Right, okay.
I'm sorry,
Keep
Captain.
going.
Blocks a lot.
The sugar's wearing off a little.
Are you getting a little bit of a sugar hangover?
A little bit.
It's unfortunate.
All right.
No more sugar for both of you.
I feel just about the same, to be fair.
How about you go scout ahead again?
Yeah.
Alright. Trying to get rid of me. And I'll go out the front, following the grody little footsteps.
All right. You follow these wet, shoeless footsteps. It seems like there is multiple pairs here. Like at least 2
more
people.
Than 2. Okay. Ugh. Sketchy.
They're very drippy.
I don't like how you
Just
keep
like
saying.
I mean, they have like gear on them, so like, you know.
Oh, okay, so they're not like little sewer men.
No, not little sewer men. It's just more of like they got water on them, so like they're dripping everywhere.
Okay. Still kind of
surface
gross. Is it
area.
like sewer water they're dripping in?
Probably.
Ugh.
But you're following.
I suppose. But
You-
see, this is why Locke shouldn't want to serve Talos, because like he makes his followers swim around in shit. Like damn. Remember, he hasn't made me
But
do
listen,
that.
you said I could be a sewer man, and that's exciting a little.
I do feel like that is pretty up your alley, I'm not gonna lie.
We don't follow Talos, and yet here we are in the sewer.
It's a fair point. Maybe this is our initiation into the realm of Talos.
No.
Okay.
No, Maliki's way better.
Fia, could you make another perception check for me? As you're following these footsteps.
Better be better this time. I've only
Or rather, you're following the areas that are dry, because the footsteps and the rest of the dripping water kind of makes everything kind of just wet here.
Right. Perception? 14.
14. Up ahead, you hear some chatter. You see that
Put up a hand.
the walkway kind of turns around a corner, and you can hear talking coming from over there.
I will just signal back for them to just wait. And I will really carefully go forward and just try to look around the corner to see if I can see the voices, the source of the voices. You don't see voices.
So you see that there are a couple people. Some of them in dark, tattered cloaks with sleeveless shirts are chatting with what looks to be how do I what do these guys look like? They're chatting with two people. One is seems to be a human woman, kind of brown skin. She's got a green hooded cloak up. She seems to be wearing dark slacks, dyed leather armor that seems to be like a greenish tint. She seems like she looks like she would just blend in with people. The halfling looks like someone that works maybe how do I put it in fantasy terms? He looks a bit more finely dressed. He is wearing some sort of face mask. The halfling seems to be wearing some kind of fish mask. And it ties up around the back. Yeah, so you see that there's about 3 or 4 shark teeth here with these two strange individuals. And they seem to be talking, maybe sharing information.
Can I hear what they're talking about? Anything specific?
Make another. What's your perception check was 14?
Yes.
Okay. You listen for a little bit, and they seem to be talking about someone. They're very kind of brief on the details until you hear them mention a girl with a staff and wavy hair.
Are the shark tooths asking, or are the two strange people asking?
It's a bit of a back and forth. They're sharing information. Oh, we saw her. We saw this young woman go this way, and oh, what did she look like? Oh, lavender hair, kind of purplish skin, had a staff. What kind of staff? And one of them says it's collapsible or a quarterstaff. And with a 14, you listen long enough for them to drop the name Yania.
do I get the impression that this lavender-skinned woman was in the sewer? Or are they just meeting in the sewer?
You get the impression that these people are meeting up in the sewer.
Okay. Interesting. Alright. I will... Do I stay and listen longer? Or do I go back? I don't want to lose them. But I don't want to get myself in trouble again. I will stealth back to my friends very, 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 very carefully and just say, there's someone up ahead. It's not who we were chasing, but they seem to be chasing the same girl. And I'll describe the two people and then the shark tooths, whatever. And I'll say, what should we do?
We haven't found her.
Doesn't sound like it.
We can find her first.
Maybe. Do you think
Do we
that the shark tooth are followers of Talos as well?
I mean, now that you say it out loud, it does kind of make a little bit of sense. I don't know much about Talos beyond his relationship with Umberlee, but she has some realm over creatures like sharks, so maybe he does too.
Right. And do you think that these people that came ashore, like the man that we
dispatched?
Yes. Do you think that they were shark tooth and we were just put off a little because their sleeves are questionable at this point?
They didn't. The man that I ran into and his two compatriots did not strike me as an organized crime type of a group. They seemed more on the line of religious zealots. I doubt they would be involved in a gang.
But you know, sometimes when your needs and wants are aligned with someone else's needs and wants, even if, you know, you're not necessarily someone who affiliates yourself with those type of people, sometimes you join a gang.
I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do we want to do about these people right now? Should I listen more and see if last time they might have seen her, or do we just get out of here, or do we just attack them?
Let's not start a fight with them. You said there's like 6 of them.
Yeah, there's a fair few.
Yeah.
But we can take them.
Let's not.
No.
I mean, we could.
I mean, there's
They didn't.
5 of us.
Yes.
Should we take them though? I think it's probably better we go.
And it's pretty cramped down here.
I got so much shit for killing the last person with information, so like these people obviously have information.
Did they say where they were looking for her specifically in the city?
Did they say where they were?
No.
No.
It's more of they're pretty lost. They're broadly like checking where they can find this girl.
Okay. They don't seem to have too many more leads than we do, which is both encouraging and discouraging.
Right.
You said...
But I have a name.
Okay.
Yanaya.
That's a start.
Any one of those.
Something like that, yeah. Well, it gets a little weird with my accent, and then it's like, well, where do I put the emphasis? And
usually just follow how their name is pronounced.
Well, I was sort of listening, but then I was also like, holy shit, it's a name. And then I was like, well, do we fight these people? I kind of want to fight them. There's just a lot bouncing through my head at one time.
Yes, thank you. Can we follow where your information led earlier. You said that your trinket salesperson said she went further into the city.
Yeah, well, she like sort of vaguely gestured in a direction. I mean, we could always try following it and keep doing what we were doing, you know, scoping out, asking around.
Keeping
major
an ear
sleuth
on the pulse, yes.
Operation. Do you keep ears on pulses or do you keep fingers on pulses?
Well, now you embarrassed me a little.
I'm sorry. I seem to be doing that today.
I just
And
thought,
we-
you know, if you wanted to hear the pulse.
Sure.
I just want to get out the sewer. I know I can't be the only one that wants to get out of this.
No, I would
Please.
love to get out of the sewer.
All right,
Okay.
let's go.
Can
Let's-
I hear it all? Does it sound like the meeting is still going or has it broken up?
Make another perception check.
See, I'm not good at those, though.
You hear the shank of a knife as it goes into your back.
It's Locke.
Oh no. Checks out. Made an ice knife of sewer water. Gets immediately infected by dysentery.
Just a joke.
I rolled absolute garbage. Guess what? It's a 6 again.
You backtrack and you can't hear them.
Shit.
Or the sounds of like the water kind of like sifting away, the occasional squeak of some sort of vermin. You can't really tell if the meeting's over.
Vermaid.
That's a much better name.
I'm leaving.
And just like that, another drop drips into the sea. And the effect of our adventure today ripples outwards. As we cast off for the time being, we hope to see you back in port. Until next time, for more Vermaids.
No regrets.
Please.
Goodbye, everybody.
Episode title, Vermaids.
No regrets.
The episode
Vermaids
then
and
quit. That's
dysentery.